but also heaven. The shaking at Calvary was the harbinger of a cosmic transformation. What was temporary was beginning to be removed so that the eternal could be established. It was the first tremor of a world that would never be the same again. And even in the face of all this manifestation of power, many still did not understand. Many looked at the cracked ground, at the shaken buildings, at the terror in the soldiers' eyes, but could not perceive what was behind it all. It was the silent cry of creation, witnessing the pain of the Creator, weeping with him, suffering with him, trembling with him. This earthquake is also a prophetic reminder. It points to the end times, when the heavens and the earth will once again shake with even greater intensity, announcing the return of the one who was crucified. Calvary was the beginning of a process that will be completed with the return of the King. Therefore, each tremor from that moment carries within it a prophetic echo, a message that still resonates in attentive hearts. But while the ground was still moving and the dust was rising in the air, something deeper was happening, far from the eyes of most. Inside the temple, where few could enter, another equally powerful sign would leave its mark. A sacred symbol which for centuries had separated man from the presence of God had been torn, not from bottom to top, as an earthly priest would do, but from top to bottom, as only God himself could do. A cry that tore through dimensions. While the rocks split and the earth trembled at the death of the Son of God, something was happening in the heart of the temple that would mark a definitive rupture between two eras. It was not a mere ritualistic detail. The veil, that thick fabric which separated the Holy of Holies from the rest of the temple, was torn from top to bottom at the exact moment Jesus gave up his spirit. The Gospel, according to Matthew chapter 27, verse 51, records it precisely. And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom. This veil was not an ordinary curtain. It was the symbol of the separation between God
There
and
is
man.
so many
Only the high priest, once a year, could pass beyond,
antichrists
bringing with him the blood
who
of the
claim to
sacrifice
believe in
of sin.
God and Jesus.
It was there,
But like
behind
Jesus
that
said in a
veil,
certain scripture, I don't know
the
where,
Ark of the Covenant was
your
found,
actions
representing the very presence
represents
of
who
God.
you are.
The existence of that veil cried
If you
out
don't
to every
feed his sheep,
generation, access to the
if
divine
you